everybody, it's Masterath, and it's been a bleeding while since I've done a video on this channel.
I mean, the cobwebs are everywhere, mate, to be fair.
I know. It gives it character.
Oh, great character.
Great character, as in it has been unattended for so long.
Yeah.
Anyway, as you can tell, I'm joined alongside...
Sam Elliott 64.
And for long-time watchers of my channel and Sam's old channel, launch 95 now, isn't it?
It is, yes. It's,
Yes.
I changed it slightly.
Why?
Because I couldn't log in, I had to change it slightly, and then I got in. It's fine. We got there eventually.
Okay. But yeah, we used to do a little series on Sam's channel. It's now on this channel because I don't think Sam wants to, let's say, poison his lovely channel that he's got at the moment with something that's not this.
I mean, in fairness,
Something
like
that's not to do with robot combat. So
it's very radically different to what I do at the moment. Yeah, so
yeah.
Fine.
And I'm not putting this on my Let's Play channel, which is nearly 1,300 subscribers and counting. Instead,
wow. Yeah.
wow. And loads of commenters saying, "Play more swords and sandals games," and I'm there going, "No, you already had a month." Anyway. So, the news story here is for people who used to watch our videos from, and I'm talking about years ago, probably
I think it's 2012.
Yeah, about 6 or 7 years back. We did a series on Sam's channel, on the Launch 95 channel, where we did a review and preview of a certain game, and then the last preview we did, we sort of were worried about this game dying because they were releasing a new one. The new one flopped.
Yeah, I mean, so what happened was...
The old one died, but
Yeah.
now, after 7 years, Footbattle is back!
Yes! So, basically what happened was, there was the original Footbattle, which Chris has been playing for a long time before even I saw it, and Chris recommended, hey Sam, you like football, you'll like this. So, I played along, standard stuff. We both managed to get into the top division. I think we were kind of similar level towards the end. I think you were the 7th best team in England. I was 8th, I think, or something like that.
Yes, it was about that because you made a massive. You got up to a new rank.
Yeah.
And then you just essentially blew your load on so many good players. And
Yeah, exactly.
that got you from, I think you were on like 17th or 18th at one point.
Yeah.
The season before, and then you just rocketed right up to 8th.
Exactly. We got to a point where we were fairly similar in terms of level. Obviously, Chris had the superior team, but I wasn't far behind. Then the second game came out. They stopped doing the monthly seasons on Footbattle 1, and everyone moved over to Footbattle 2. I believe we were 2 of the first ones in the England League.
Yes, we were the first 2.
We were the very first 2 to be in the England League, which was very exciting. Obviously we were stoked to be one of the big boys now, so to speak. And then
it went nowhere.
Well, the second game I think only had like 6 months worth of seasons, and that was it.
Yeah, and then it just died a death.
Yeah, I mean, but, I think my best finish was second. I was so close to winning the title, I just lost it by like 1 point in the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was sad times. But Footbattle went away. We kind of left it alone. The other similar football games kind of took over. Things like Top 11, Football Manager.
I tried to get you to playing Manager League at one point, and that didn't last too long.
just couldn't get into it. It wasn't anywhere near as good, I don't think, as Footbattle ever was. I think.
But I've been playing that game for like how long? About 9 years at this point, something like that. It's been a long time. Still in Division 3.
Yeah. Anyway.
But this is Footbattle. Footbattle is it's come back. It's been back for about a week or so.
It's been. So according to the Facebook page, I think it came back on the 13th of May 2019.
Oh, right, on my birthday then.
Yeah, so it's been back for a little bit. I'll just check that now actually while I'm while I. But Chris, I'll let you talk through it a bit.
Great. Yeah. So let's say 3 weeks. We've known about it for about a week at this point. I believe you messaged me while I was at work saying,
yes,
Footbattle's back.
And you were like, what?
I was like, I'm trying to put out screws and washers. Leave me alone. But then I just went, wait, Footbattle? I used to love playing that game.
Yep. It came back.
This is about as hyped I have been for an online game. So like as primitive as sort of like Football is when Bots 2 came back. And became Bots 4, which I haven't actually played for a while, to be honest. But Footbattle is a game that you don't have to spend too long on. You know, it doesn't take up your life. Let's say it could, but
it was the 11th of May. My apologies.
The 11th of May. Okay, so yeah, it's been just under 3 weeks at this point.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so Footbattle is back. For people who don't know Footbattle at all, or we're going to show off. Well, not only our preview of the first season of Footbattle that'll be coming out on June the 2nd, the English one, because me and Sam have obviously made our teams, and we are both in England, and it's I wouldn't say the revival, but, well, yeah, the revival and the name change of our two teams.
Yes, absolutely.
Sam's team has been Rhino FC and Redditch Avengers, and now...
It's Redditch Rovers, because I couldn't fit Redditch Avengers in.
That's the exact same problem that I had with my team.
I thought so. I mean, we have. I mean, Chris, you've got similar colours to what you used to have. Mine are slightly different now. They're now. I have a yellow and black team. You've got blue and yellow, blue and kind of off yellow sort of colour.
Yeah, the Masterath colours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, blue and off yellow. I prefer blue and light gold, personally.
No, it's definitely off yellow.
no, light gold. But anyway, so I changed, because on most football management games, or like the online ones where you can make your own teams, I've always had the team Siren Sister Velocity. I've had that team for a while. But recently, mostly because of Manager League, actually, because I had a bunch of different names there, including when I was a massive Dragon Force fan, my team's name was Revolution Death Squad.
Oh, nice.
Which is as emo as you can get for a team name.
Yeah,
but then it became Siren Sister Velocity, but now it's Corinium AFC.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Which I've had on Manager League, Corinium AFC, I think for about a year. But anyway, I really thought, should I go for that? I went for that now. I thought for a minute, I went, damn it, why could I make it a Let's Play reference and call it Masterath Town?
Oh, damn it.
Good old Dragon Warrior 2.
Yeah, never forget Masterath Town.
Never forget Masterath Town.
Yeah,
yes,
that's the one.
Yes, and the Whipped Queen. Never forget her either. So, but yeah, so Football's back with our newly revived teams of Redditch Rovers and Corinium AFC, and at the moment, we are both in the A-League.
Yeah, so the way that the season it used to work is like you initially started, I think, was it bottom league, or like it kind of based it off your overall, didn't it? Where you first started off.
Well, at the start, they're doing the same thing as what they did at the start before, which is it's based off how many fans you've got.
Yes,
or
correct.
back in the day, probably Footbattle points or something like that.
I can't remember what it was, because I remember I wasn't in the bottom division, and then I won my division by so much they put me up like 3 divisions in one go.
Yeah, because I think my first division I won, I was in the E12 league.
Yeah, and then you end up in like
right up
division
to
C.
Division B.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like if you depend on how good you won the league, then they kind of put you way higher. Which I understand. You know, it makes sense to put you with other teams that are as good as you are, basically.
So I'm guessing for the start, it'll be the very similar story here.
Yeah.
But for the moment, there is an A-League and a B-League. Now, from the look of the A-League and the B-League, they're going to be doing what they did last time, but for the moment, they don't have enough teams so far.
Yes. So currently, what it says at the top, it says that there should be the A series will be the first to the 26th highest amount of fans.
Yes.
And then the B League will be 27 to 52, and so on and so forth. Currently, there are only 34 teams, so obviously they've split it into 20 and then 14 at the moment. I imagine with time that will go up, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, but that will change at the moment. But for the moment, we are both in the A-League, and I'd say pretty comfortable in the A-League so far.
Yeah, I think we'll both be in the A-League by the time June the 2nd rolls around.
Unless something massively goes wrong for me. I think you're fine, but me, on the other hand, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
So, Sam's team actually has more fans than mine.
I do.
I think the reason for that is you've been a lot more considerate with your energy, and that's the one thing in this game. Again, it's energy and everything like that. If your team's energy is below 80, then they're not going to perform very well.
Yep.
Or as well as they could. And then when you get to the lower percentages, it gets progressively worse. My energy is currently 29.
Mine is 79. We and Chris, it's interesting because we and Chris have approached this in very different ways. Chris has gone for the best team possible, and just use it and use it and use it and use it and use it. I've gone for a slightly different approach in that I've got some reserves, not just kind of I can change out players fairly easily and have different lineups to save energy and so I can play more games essentially.
Yeah.
That's my thinking behind it. Anyway,
My philosophy is sort of, to be honest, the reserves that I will have will be the players that obviously don't get into the first team. So as I'm bringing star players in, the world class players then become my reserves. So
yeah,
I've got that all sorted. But yes, I've currently got star players, which are sort of like a pinky purpley looking colour. They're pretty
yeah.
cool. They probably cost about 400 to 600 foot battle points. I think I've even seen some for about 300 foot battle points. But yeah, so there are 8 different sort of, I guess, classes you could call them,
Yep.
of player. Now, the higher the rank of player, the more sort of stats and overall they will gain with every level.
And as well as that, the higher rank that they are, the more they can grow as well. So, for example, you start off with 11 amateur players, and you get given 2 world class players.
Yes, so let's say if we talk about leagues, amateur would be League 8, so the lowest. World class is League 5.
Yeah, so they're decent. They're not the best, but they're decent.
Yes. But there are 8 ranks. There's amateur, semi-pro, pro, world class, star, elite, legend, and myth.
Yeah.
Myth has not. There's no myth players on the market at the moment because they only do it once a month.
Yeah, maybe there's maybe a team has a myth player, but there is currently none on the market at all.
Yeah, there are 10 legend players at the moment, but they command a lot of foot battle points. Let's just say, so what the lowest, so the least expensive is 4,141 foot battle points.
Yep, and you gain about 2 or 3 per match. I think if you win a game,
I think it's 2 a match if you win. I think I have had 3 before, so I think it varies between 2 on that. But yeah, so I spent 800 foot battle points on getting 2-star players, and they're pretty good. But also something that the old football battle series didn't have is traits, I guess you could call it, characteristics, something like that.
Yeah, sure.
So each player has 2, and some are really good traits that you want. Some are really bad.
Yeah, absolutely. It's basically kind of like, if any of you have ever played Pokemon out there, it's kind of like a special an ability that they have. So, for example, in certain aspects, they can be, you can lose morale, you can gain morale, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so let's just go over sort of like some of them. I mean, one of the ones that's actually pretty decent, I think we can both agree on it, is Cold Blood.
Yes, for sure.
Cold Blood is no penalty or bonus when playing home or away. So the home and the away bonus doesn't matter to this player. So pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fantastic. It can really help. With your players, and yeah, for sure.
But then there's sort of like some, like for the moment this one's fine, but later on it'll be a bit difficult. Like for example, Shy.
Yeah.
Minus 10% morale if the home team has more than 1 million fans. But then again, home teams. So, for the moment, that's fine. Mm-hmm. But then once the game starts sort of like picking up and everything like that, and everyone starts getting loads of fans, I think there are a couple of teams with 1 million fans?
I haven't actually checked. I've seen a few, but not many.
Oh, there's 3.
Okay, so
There's
yeah,
3. There's Revolt, The Prince, and best team ever from America, Bacon United.
Bacon United. These guys have obviously spent a lot of real world cash on their teams. That's for sure.
Yes. Yeah. But then there's some other good ones, like for example, Optimist, plus 10% morale when losing, pretty decent.
Yeah, for sure.
And probably our favourite, which is Cruel.
Cruel is phenomenal.
Morale plus 10% when winning.
Yeah.
Winning.
Yeah.
But I think one of my favourites, at least for the moment, is Patriot.
Patriot's very good.
Plus 10% morale when playing it in the home country. Minus 10% morale when playing in another country.
Which is fine.
Since you're playing in your country's league, that means every single match in your country's league that you play in, that player will get plus 10% morale.
Yeah, exactly, and it's going to really, that can stack on top of other things. So, for example, both myself and Chris have our strikers both have a combination of Cruel and Patriot abilities.
Yes.
Which means their morale will go up 20% when they're playing in the league and they're winning a game.
Yeah.
That can stack and that can be quite nasty towards the end, I think.
Also, my star player alongside my world class player alongside my star player has actually got Patriot and Optimist.
Yeah, so that's gonna be really
Pretty
good.
good. And then my other one's got Glory Seeker and Cruel. Glory Seeker is plus 10% against bigger opponents, minus 10% against smaller ones. So not the best, but you know he's all right. He's all right for the moment, I guess. But then there's my Defender, which is Patriot and Cruel.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Which is a nasty one. Another thing that I've gone for is that even though Sam's team has got more fans at the moment, I've gone for the route of essentially until about probably halfway through Saturday, so the 1st of June, I'm tirelessly just playing matches, winning trophies and everything. Like, I think Sam's won like 9 trophies, I believe.
Yeah, I've kind of taken it a bit easy.
Yeah, I've won 36 trophies.
Yeah, it's crazy.
24 Oceania Cup trophies, and I'm about to win my 10th Caribbean Cup. Yeah. I'm in the finals, and I'm 1-0. Nope, I'm 2-0 up now. I just saw that. That's a goal there. Lovely. But yeah, that's just a boot, because the more matches you play, the more your squad improves and gains more experience points. So Sam's got more fans, but I've got the better squad overall.
Yeah, absolutely. We've kind of approached it in a different way. I mean, I think you're gonna have to kind of leave it for a couple of days to let your energy come up for when the league starts. I think that could be interesting thing.
That'll probably be around sort of Saturday. I think I'll probably start doing that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But it's it's exciting. We finally got Footbattle back, and it's good to be back.
Yeah, it is.
Shall we have a look at the England League?
Yes, so obviously we can't really do like we did on Sam's channel all those years ago. We can't really do sort of like a preview of the leagues and be like, oh, how's this team going to do and all that stuff like that. Because for all we know, half of these teams may be in the B League for all we know when the season actually starts.
Well, we can have a look at their players though.
We could, yes.
So we can kind of get an idea of how good they should be or could be, for example.
Indeed. But yeah, so let's go to the first team then, shall we?
The Reds.
They
sound familiar. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Why do I feel like Masterath is back?
Yeah, he probably is.
So people that don't know, what we're referring to is in the original Football, there was always a team in the A League, in the England A League, called Merseyside Reds. They were the best team by far in England for years.
Yep, and I think they won pretty much every year, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they lost one, and I think they finished second once, and I think that's when Nicholas Maboot FC finished.
Finally got them.
Finished first then. But then any other time Merseyside Red would, and I mean dominate, like
go unbeaten, win every game.
Like what, 50 victories?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like I think they drew. I think when it came to our reviews, we did 3 of them, I believe.
Yeah.
I think they drew 1 game throughout that entire time. The rest of them they won.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. So if this is Masterath's Merseyside Reds, I'm going to emigrate to Wales to try and win some trophies. That.
Yeah, no, it's. I imagine it probably is. I imagine it probably is.
Well, let's put it this way. So I'm like a 30-odd. Was about a 37-time trophy winner now because I've just won my 37th trophy. Because I'm playing this while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Hey.
As we
what are they? So they are trying to do math quickly in my head. Yeah, they're about 100 trophies they've got at the moment.
Yeah. In fact, you can check trophies.
Yep. 66 Caribbean Cups, 15 Oceania Cups. They've won 2 Cup Royal Silvers and 1 Cup Royal Gold.
They're mental.
Yep. And they have a couple of star players, but they've also got the one above them. They've got 3 of
elite.
those.
I think it's elite, is it?
Yes.
So they've got three elite players, 2 star players, 4 pro players. 4 world class players and 3 pro players. Which you think about it, like the team's good, but it's not like amazing.
No, well, yeah.
It's very good, but it's not. As I say, it's not like incredibly good.
Plus, this like one of their star players actually has the trait shy.
Yeah.
And they haven't got the fans yet, but that's going to hurt them later.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd say, because they're halfway to 1 million fans. That's going to hurt them later. Anyway, but again, I think they're going to win. But we can't really do our predictions, really, can we? Because we don't know how this is going to go, whether it's going to be the same as old Football or if it's going to be completely different. We don't know.
No, but we'll see how they get on. I mean, I think they'll be very strong. So that's for sure.
In my opinion, definitely a sort of like a top 3, top 4 side. I'd say.
Absolutely.
And I'm fairly certain they have the European Championships, like they did back in the old days. So.
Oh, good. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be really nice because I used to I think we did there was the European Championships and then there was the BTEC European Championships as well that was there. So
hey, you say this to someone who got a diploma in BTEC IT. All right, come on, it's not that bad.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
It ain't that bad. Oh, sorry, it's not the A level, is it?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Mr. Uni.
I've never used my degree for anything, so it's fine.
Yeah, I haven't used my BTEC for anything, so it's fine. What a waste of 3 years.
So anyway.
Anyway, next team with the most amount of victories in the A series, and they've come in recently because they were not in this series.
Nope,
I remember yesterday.
They must have moved over.
Yep. So there is an option now that's coming in literally the last 24 hours that you can emigrate your team to a different country. It's what they had in old football as well.
Yep.
So a team has come over to give a challenge to the Reds on. Let's put it this way. Me and Sam have sort of like sub 18,000 fans.
Yep.
This team, the Reds, have got 463,000 fans.
Yep. And
their closest rivals have got just over 400 fans, which is FC Barcelona.
Yeah, and I think they're like I said, they've got the best record in the entire division. 928 victories, 214 draws, and 104 defeats. They're going to be again right up there. But again, if you look at their team quickly, they've got four. Oh, they've got a lot of players. Okay, they've got a lot of players. Okay, never mind. They're probably going to be right up there then. Because so again, I think they kind of gone with it the same approach that I've gone with, like getting a lot of different players and kind of building up slowly.
Yeah, so they got, what, 4 elite players?
Yep.
5 star players?
Yep.
And then they've got a fair amount of...
everything else is world-class or below, basically. So they're going to be dangerous, that's for sure.
Definitely. And they've won, I think, like about 90 championships so far, so fair play to them.
Yeah, going to be dangerous, and I don't think we're going to be beating them this season, no. Chris?
Next up is... the third highest ranked team so far. Is it XI or 11? From 11.
From 11.
From 11.
Again, solid team.
Yes. They do have one elite player there. Gabriel Bruder.
They have 2, actually. They have Brian Valentine as well.
Are they? Oh, yeah, there he is. Good old Brian. But yeah, so the star player, Gabriel Bruder, who's a star player, overall of 272, which is way higher than even my highest player.
Yep, same with me.
Which is, my highest player is about 210 so far, so he's cool.
Mine's less than that.
But he's got Pragmatist and Pessimist, so Pessimist is not a good stat.
Nope.
Which is minus 10% morale when losing. Pretty bad.
Yeah.
But, maybe he's hoping... maybe we just won't lose. They've won about 40 trophies so far. So not too bad. They've won about the same amount of trophies as me. Let's say. So.
Which is crazy. Well, again, you look at the disparity in fans. I mean, okay, so fans is a good barometer of how big the team are. The Reds and Barcelona both over 400,000. Then it's a big drop to 234,000. So there's a big disparity. And
then it drops again to the 4th team in the A series. Hardcore.
Yeah, just hardcore.
Yeah, just hardcore. 120,000 fans at the moment.
Yep.
They have 3? They got 3.
3 elite players, 1 star, 3 world class. So they
3 elite players, including Mr. Greg Kane. I thought I'd mention.
Interesting.
Greg Kane.
Yeah.
Which is like, good old Greg. But yeah, from the look of it though, let's have a look at the trophies. I think trophies is always a nice
barometer as well.
Yeah, I mean they've won 50 trophies so far, including 28 Cup Royal Bronze victories.
So the problem is with me, right? Because we aren't eligible for the Cup Royal Bronze anymore, are we?
No, we're on the silver now.
Yeah. So they won 28, whereas myself and Chris. I mean, if I go to mine for example,
I think I won 3. I think
I won 3, and that's it. So not really eligible to.
Yeah.
To
Now
do
we're
that
screwed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, we'll go to the 5th team now, which is Inspira FC.
Yeah.
112,000 fans so far.
Yeah, that could be again another good team for them. But you look at their team. They've got 2 elites, 2 stars, and they're also. I'm guessing they just bought that Honor Clinton, that star player. So
great name for a Frenchman, Honor Clinton.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're going to be they're still going to be developing those 2 players, but by the time we get to the actual season starts, so maybe we actually be able to beat them. Who knows?
Yeah. And honestly, they actually haven't won many trophies at all. They've only won 7 trophies.
Yeah, 1 Cup Royal Bronze.
Yeah. So we beat them.
Yeah. I think as well. So back to what I said earlier about people spending real world money on this game. Like obviously, both myself and Chris haven't got time for that because that's just effort.
And money.
Yeah, exactly. It's money.
Money's more important than any game.
Yeah. So if you look at the records as well, like, you can kind of see who's probably built the team and who's probably spent money. So a team like Hardcore, who've got 459 wins but 280 losses, I'd say that team is built.
Yeah.
Whereas you look at the Reds, which is 858 wins and 71 defeats, they've probably bought their way up to the top. Same thing with Ispera, they've won 157 and lost 15. Again, probably.
Well, you never know. They may have just gone for sort of like the lower type.
They wouldn't have played enough games to get it. So.
I mean, they certainly haven't won sort of like
yeah. So for example, like me and Chris who played the game like this, we kind of 6-to-1 victory ratio. This is like 10-to-1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a big disparity.
Yep. Speaking of the drop, we're going to drop again down to
89,000.
Just under 90,000 fans. Is that Moxito or Mojito?
Moxito.
Moxito.
Yeah.
Yes, Moxito, the sequel to Despacito.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
I haven't got an Alexa, so there you go.
No, not me.
Yeah, it's like you thought the other team had their win-loss record. Look at theirs.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so this again another good example of a big disparity. They've got a 25-to-1 win-loss ratio. So again, probably likely that they spent a bit of money on that.
Yeah, with three star players and one
elite
player.
But again, if you look at their levels, they're all quite low. So they're around our player level. So you never know.
Yeah, and they've won 29 championships so far.
Yep.
Including 25 Southeast Asia Cup championships.
Nice.
So there we go. Next team, it is number 7, 64,000 fans. It's Amber United.
Amber United, yeah. They've again. So this is a team that's definitely been built for my 2 cents because they look at their win-loss ratio. 210 wins to 47 defeats. That's about.
I'm more looking at sort of like their players at the moment.
They're all right. They're not too bad.
Yeah, but it's all like maybe sort of saving possibly a lot because let's put it this way: how many trophies is it? Okay, an okay amount of trophies.
Yep.
But so like winning cups gets you a lot more Footbattle points than just winning matches.
Yep, for sure.
So maybe this team is sort of saving up for a big beast player.
Yeah, maybe. Could be.
Yeah, which I may consider doing at some point, but I just want to get all elite players at the moment.
I can see why.
I am going all elite at this point. Yay. But yeah, so they've won 17 trophies so far. So not too bad.
Not bad at all.
And our next team is Pro Animals at number 8.
Yeah, Pro Animals. I mean, again, another example of buying players. They got the one. See, this is what I mean. So they've got one elite player by himself.
Yeah.
That says to me that they've bought that.
Yeah, and then so the 2 world-class players would have been the 2 world-class players that
they got given.
They got given. So and then the rest of them are the rank lower. So what, pro?
They're all pro, yeah.
Yeah. So. But their stats are pretty good on that one. They've conceded only 14 goals in over 200 games.
Yeah. So I mean, if you look at their trophies, they've only ever entered Southeast Asia Cups and the beginner cups.
Yeah. So
They've
they've
done one cup royal bronze.
yeah, they've won 19 trophies, and with, well, Southeast Asia Cup being 15 of those.
Yeah, crazy.
It's going to be
Absolutely
interesting
crazy.
because I think that's one of those teams that we could beat.
Yeah, I
Possibly.
think so. I think so.
Right, next up, number 9, Goal Patrick.
Gold,
40
as opposed to
48.
regular Patrick.
Regular Patrick's too modern, isn't it? You need gold. Gold!
Gold.
Um,
One elite and one star. Everything else is pro, apart from again the two world class players that are there as well. Stats aren't that great.
Yeah, and a 17-time champions. Yeah, but you got to think, so like, but consistent when it comes to overalls, bar those two world-class players. You can tell that the moment, this is one of these teams that when it got to a certain amount of energy, they stopped. And they thought, let's rebuild it back up again. Because you look at the basic amateur players below, they're all level 1. Or like level 3 or something like that. Sam, I think you're breaking up.
Hello.
Yeah, we've got Robot Sam here.
Hello. Back again.
No, we've got Robot Sam.
Oh no.
Oh, hang on. Say hello.
Hi.
Alright, we're back. Right.
Hey, nice.
I thought we had Robot Sam for a minute there.
Well, I mean, you cut out completely, so that's something.
I think you cut out completely on most of it as well.
Yeah, Gold Patrick again. Two players that they've obviously bought in Gottfried Roth and Samar Dalal. But I'm not too worried. I think we could beat them.
Next up, number 10. So again, a big drop, but now we get the teams that, you know, have motored their way to here. They've powered their way here.
Yep.
You know, we've got number 10, which is Pastel.
Pastel, indeed. And you look at their players, and they've got a very consistent set of players. And I imagine they're still using some of the amateurs. I mean, they'd have to because they haven't got enough players to make up a full team.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, if you take out the amateurs, they've only got 7 players that are either world class or pro.
yeah, exactly. So this is a very interesting team, a team that we'll probably be able to beat quite easily, I think.
They've won 9 trophies.
9 trophies,
altogether.
yeah. And yeah, I mean they've got quite a lot of fans, but I don't think their team's that good. To be honest with you, they've only got four amateurs that are going to be guaranteed to be in the team. So
Yeah, well, good luck to them so far. Good luck to them.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we've just gained a 35th team.
Oh yeah, hello there, Cylond.
Welcome, welcome. Next up, at number 11 in the A series at the moment is Roxification.
Roxification, yeah.
Now,
again,
yeah.
I think this is an earned team. Maybe because they've only lost 5 games ever. They've got 1 star player. They've obviously got the 2 world class players that they get given. They've got 2 extra world class players, 2 pros and 2 semi pros.
yeah, but you look at the trophies that they've played in,
Yeah.
and you know you'll see that sort of one of those losses within Cup Royal Bronze, one of those losses within Cup Royal Silver.
Yeah.
I think Caribbean Cup has been the thing that this team has gone for.
Yeah.
And has dominated, 6-time Caribbean Cup champions. So
Yeah.
you know,
Absolutely.
and altogether are 12-time winners of trophies.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
far.
So they've got a decent enough side. I think for myself and Chris, I think they're beatable. We'll see.
Yep. Next up, a team with nearly world-class players. Holmesdale.
Ohmsdale.
Yeah, they've won a couple of trophies. They've won 9 altogether.
Mhm.
And yeah, they've got 10 world-class players. So they're taking the approach of slowly moving forward.
They have got an 11th down the bottom, actually.
Oh yeah, didn't even notice. Yes, they got 11. So yeah, they got the style of sort of like same as me and Sam, which is slowly motoring forward.
Yeah, they
And
haven't got a
slowly
left
getting
back
better
though.
players.
I've noticed they haven't got a left back though. A world class left back.
Ah,
Interesting.
yes.
Interesting.
Maybe that's the next step. There's still a couple of days left, so they could easily get a left back for that, especially with how sort of common, I guess, world-class players are in comparison to anything that's not a grey or black or white colour.
Yep, absolutely.
But then we go to rank number 13 with 17,791 fans. Sam Elliott 64's Redditch Rovers.
Hi, it's me.
Yeah.
I've got quite a few players now.
Yes, and you've won 9 trophies. All right.
I have indeed. I've won 3 Cup Royal Bronzes, and that's all I could get in before I was too high rank.
Hmm.
I've had a go at some Cup Royal Silvers. I haven't won one yet. I think top 8's my best finish.
Yeah, fair enough. But fair play to you. You do have 16 world-class players.
Yep. So some of them are just to rotate and kind of put a few give me a bit extra fitness so I can play more games.
Yeah, fair enough. And then motor up with sort of like with fans and overall and stuff like that. Because your
Correct.
overall, what's your overall?
My overall is currently 151. So obviously I get a 10 plus boost for my fans. I think is it fans that gives you a 10 plus boost?
Yes.
Yeah. So with my boost, I've got a 25 plus boost.
Yeah.
So
Now,
there
let's
you go.
put this way. I've got a 24 fans boost, and I have nearly 40 more squad overall than you.
Yes, but a lot of my team at the moment are rotated, so I can if I change them out and put my strongest team in.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's also how sort of like it's different. So you've gone for sort of like the fans over sort of the amounts of sort of victories and sort of like and powering through the squad while.
So my highest overall that I can have is 171.
Mm.
So it is a bit better.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but as Sam said earlier, we've gone complete different paths, and let's put it this way: if you're a football player and you had a choice of either Redditch Rovers or my team, you'd probably want to go to Redditch Rovers because I would work you like a dog. Right. Anyway, number 14,
yeah.
the team between us two, which is Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Liverpool. It's Poule.
Liverpool.
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 Oh, it's Paul Gadd. He's back.
It's actually Paul Gadd. Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
He's got 5 world class players. Interesting.
Yeah, but they're all pretty decent in level, though. I'd say, especially the top 3.
Yeah, absolutely. They're,
and 2 at the left back and the centre mid have both got Optimist.
Yeah, so that's quite good. That's
very interesting. They've gone a similar style as what I have, which is they've won 19 trophies so far.
Nice.
And they've only lost 3 games.
That's crazy.
So far. Well, we'll see how they do going against the beasts themselves at number 15, Corinium AFC.
Mate, they're poor, mate. That's a poor team.
Bollocks. You have a look, mate. You have a look. So, we have played 507 matches, which is a lot, and we've won 338 of those. We've drawn 110, and we've lost 59. We've conceded only 97 goals in 507 matches. That's, 0.2 a game. That's how good we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when it comes to trophies, let's have a look at this. Ooh.
You got a lot of trophies.
37 trophies so far. 24 of them are the Oceania Cup because my energy was about 20 odd, and I thought, I think we can still win that. We did.
And you did. Well done.
But yeah, the style that I've gone for is sort of like boosting my players' morale. Not boosting my players' morale, boosting my players' overall. The morale doesn't count. The morale sucks anyway, so who cares? It's like, you're working for me, damn it. Be happy you're getting paid Footbattle points, which don't work in the real world. But it doesn't matter to them. Well, it should. They're trying to provide for their families and everything. But I'm an evil dictatorous bastard of an owner, but I don't care. But yeah, so... Yeah, but that's what I've gone. So essentially, I've tired my players out. I put them in any tournament that I think they can win. They've gone on to win it. They've gained experience. They've leveled up. They've got more overall. That's why my overall is way better than Sam's. But for example, if we was to battle now, Sam would probably beat me because my energy is 28%.
Exactly. In fact, can you even do it now? Can you do a quick match?
I don't think you can do PvP at this point.
Oh, well, should we try and search for a quick match at the same time? Let's try it.
Go on then. Good luck.
Right, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I've got Bicester. Never mind.
I got you!
Yes!
Right, let's see how it works. I've got you. I've actually got you.
Oh yeah, boy. Here we go.
Look at my team of awesomeness. Look at that.
Lads. Here we go, lads. And then I've gone for a different approach.
Look at your team of world-class players.
Yeah, boy. Here we go.
Screw it. Let's show this off first. Just show how the game goes. Because this is the first time that me and Sam have actually gone against each other.
It is. Oh, here we go. It's Abdel
That's Abel Dobraginu, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Luca... Go on, Robbie Durham! Actually, hang on. No, that's your team. Shit,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, boy.
God, this is weird looking. We've both gone for similar colour layouts. Only yours doesn't look like it's not... Yours looks like it's been in the wash.
No, yours looks older than mine does.
Yeah, well, I'm older than you pussy. So...
I'm older than you pussy.
Oh, what was that, shooter?
Oh, I'm all over this, mate.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah, boy. Look at the possession, mate. The possession doesn't tell any lies.
Possession means nout.
You've made zero passes connect. You're gash, mate. You are gash.
We'll see. We'll see. It's probably going to end in a 0-0 draw. You realise this, right?
Oh, this is entertaining. So yeah, basically, this is how the game looks as well. By the way, just so you know.
Very primitive.
Yeah, it is primitive. It's an IO game. It's a Flash IO game.
Yeah.
So it's not going to look amazing, but it's good fun. It's good fun.
Mm. Oh, look at that pass. Dreadful.
Oh, you've got Maldonado at left back, mate. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I just can't get through.
Of course you can't. Got to play awesome defenders.
Oh, you made a pass!
Go on, Chavez!
Oh, it was one. One pass.
Oh.
Go on, Rob Durham. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. He's still going.
Yeah, and then what? You pass back to old Wellington.
This game is fucking awful.
Wellington Mayer. Best guy.
Oh.
Go Marcus Hogan! He's one of my star players.
Oh, this is riveting stuff. This is, mate.
You just can't get past my defence.
Yeah, but you can't get out of your own half.
So who really loses this? I guess both of us.
The fans.
Yeah, the fans definitely lose. Go on, Adam.
Adam Maldonado. Let's go.
We're just kicking it out for multiple throw-ins to waste time because we're knackered. Oh, we got it out of our half. Go on, Ronnie Cobb. Go on, Hoffman.
Here we go.
It's going to be half time, innit?
Breaking forward. Oh.
You buggers.
Yeah, half time.
I hate referees. We were going to score then if we had an extra minute.
Nah,
Bloody
mate.
ref.
Nah.
Horrible ref.
Second half. Here we go.
Yep.
And we're away.
And we've got our excuses ready for full time.
Oh, we're too tired. The lads are too tired. Oh, here goes Brian De Jong.
Oh, it's old G Dong.
De Jong.
G Dong. Oh, De Jong.
Oh, he's thrown it in.
That was a cheeky throw in, you bugger.
He's a good throw in. He's off for it. He scored it.
Bloody Abel.
And Redditch Rovers lead.
But now, in comes all of my whoever is. When we're losing, we get better and more tired.
Oh yeah.
Way more tired.
This is a good game so far. It's been very entertaining, I think.
It's been one attempt. One attempt so far.
Hey, look, at least my guy took it.
All it's just been crummy passing from you and inconsistent passing from me. You've made 42 passes. Why don't you shoot for once in a while?
Nah, mate. I'm just, we're playing that possession football,
This is like the Simpsons sketch.
Oh, he's gone through him.
Back to the center. Back to the center. Center holds it. Holds it. Holds it. Your team is Mexico.
Yeah, man.
My team. Oh, here we go. Go on, Hoffman. I've got an Abel as well, by the way.
Oh, we both have an Abel.
We got both. We both got an Abel.
We're able to have Abel.
And there's also a person in our league that has Kane.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's interesting.
How about that? Kane and Abel. Well, it's not spelled correctly.
Yeah. Well, Abel is, I think.
Yeah, Abel is, but not Kane.
Yeah, Kane's not.
De Jong's played to. Oh, it's Lucas Corgas.
No, it's old Chavy.
Here we go again. Shit, here we go again. It's Droboganu. He's played well there. He's beaten him. He's brought it back.
And then immediately gives it away. Oh, not Ronnie Cobb. Leave Ronnie alone.
Rob Durham, look at this guy. Oh, he's done him.
Yeah, and then what? Passes back. You are England before Gareth Southgate.
Just hold the ball up. Don't pass the ball.
You're boring me. Quit boring me.
He's going to go through. And it's just hold the ball up again. This is just too easy.
Yeah, look at that pass. Brilliant.
So there's been one shot all game and it went in.
Yes, one shot all game. You made 64 passes, mate. I think we know who's been time wasting and parking the bus here.
You've been out of your half twice all game. So there we go.
That's how the game is played. And well, now I'm not going to be playing any other.
Yeah. I've got 750 fans for that. Let's
Yeah,
go.
cheers for that, arse wank. So now I've got to power that back up again. But I'm going to certainly get myself back up to Energy 100 and maul Sam's arse.
No.
Yep. We're going to have another game when I've got full percentage, and we'll see how it goes then.
We'll see what happens on the...
You were able to beat my knackered...
See you in the league, son.
Yeah, congratulations. You're able to beat my knackered team, who's now, after that embarrassing defeat's about to go into another Caribbean Cup match. There you go. Come on, get in that. Get in it. There you go.
I'm going to the Southeast Asia Cup, yeah, because I'm a pro. Anyway.
Well, good for you. I have a 100% chance of winning mine, at least.
No, this is true. I'm not guaranteed to win it. But anyway, that's been our Footbattle.
Hang on, no, we're not done yet. Hang on.
What do you mean?
We still have the rest of the teams to go.
Oh, do we? Oh.
No, we went to mine, and then you wanted to have a battle.
Oh, that was it. Okay. Well,
all right. So anyway, with that brief match break out of the way, yes. So Cranium FC, it's a great team. Nah. Moving on. It's a great team when it's got more than 26% bloody energy. Like 7/4 of the percent of energy is just bugging off to the pub at this point. Anyway, now it's another Liverpool FC, number 6. They're 16th here, and Jesus, this team is primitive.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's obviously an early build, isn't it? They've got one. They've got one semi-pro. Sorry, 3 semi-pro, 4, 5. Oh, we've got a few semi-pros then, but it's mostly amateur and those 2 world classes that you get given at the start.
Yeah. So, but 5 trophies so far. So,
not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Next up is BB Rangers.
Yes, BB Rangers. They've got quite a well. It's a developing team, that's for sure.
Yeah, but they've got a similar style that I have. They've won 21 trophies so far, so pretty good. They've only lost 7 games.
Not bad.
As of so far, and I'm still in the same position I was anyway, even with your victory. So that's you are closer to Holmesdale though, and I'm not happy about that.
Yeah, man, get up this order, mate. Let's go.
Yep. Next up, we have Rangers at 18th. No, not the Glasgow one.
No, just regular Rangers. They've actually got quite a developed team, but
they've got a green player with green hair.
I love that. Faustino Bui.
Faustino Bui, and then they've got Isidoro Franco as their other pro player. And then they've got 4 world-class players, including Lewis Stanley, the most British of British names.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got 6 trophies, and you know they've got a decent team. I don't think they're going to be setting the world alight, that's for sure, though.
I think they'll struggle this season, personally.
Yep. But the next team though have got the best name,
but not a very good record.
They have 1 elite player, and the rest are amateur. That's very interesting.
Yep, and they are Horse Force.
Horse Force.
Horse Force. 454 matches. They've won 150, drawn 167, lost 137.
Yeah, it's very consistent.
You can tell who was grinding out Footbattle points to get that
elite player. Yeah. I don't think that's the right approach, though. I think that 1 elite player is not going to make that much difference. I really don't.
Yeah, well, they've won, you can tell, they've won Beginner Cups and Oceania Cups and stuff. They've won 17 trophies altogether, but that stat,
yeah,
it's the lowest in the league. It's got to be.
I think they've gone for a different approach, and I think it hasn't quite worked out.
Yeah, at least not for the moment. Next team, final team in the A series, at least for the moment. They may upgrade it back to 2016. Who knows? But it is Killers, just Killers.
Just Killers. They've got 6 world-class players, 1 pro, and the rest is made up by the amateur team.
The world-class players are actually pretty damn good as well.
Yeah, they're high level. They're leveled in the 20s, most of them.
Yeah,
so
they're pretty high level. They've won 30 Cup Royale bronzes.
Sorry. How many have they won?
They've won 30 of them.
Yeah, but say the thing.
No.
Oh.
That's so in the past, mate.
Yeah, but bring it back, you know.
No, I'm not bringing it back. It's so much in the past, mate. There's no point. I'm about so many different things now instead of saying that they've got 30 bloody Cup Royale bronzes.
Oh, classic.
You can always get that one, can't you, for God's sakes?
Always. Right,
anyway, we move to possibly who could be the, at the moment, because there is actually only, what is it?
15 teams.
50... Nah, but hang on a minute. No, I'm talking about the fans between Killers and the top of the B series, which is
Oh.
not much at all.
No, it's not. It's 57. Yeah, 57.
So yeah, 57 fans separates them. So those two could swap places. Any team could swap places because there's two teams that are actually pretty close that are in the B series that could be in the A series.
Yeah, so that's the current A series. We think it's going to be those teams, but we might be wrong. So we'll find out.
But at the moment, there are 35 teams that have been able to qualify for the National League. To qualify for the National League, you need 1,000 fans. That's all you need, 1,000 fans.
Yep.
And that's that.
Yeah, that's that. That's it.
That's that. And let's go to our lovely live now match with it against Leventhal. Oh, that's better. We're winning 3-0.
I'm only winning 1-0 in mine against Kuala Lumpur.
Let's not even mention.
Yeah, let's not go there.
To do with that.
Let's not go there.
We'll
leave it right there. Yep. On that note, folks.
Yep. On that note, that's our preview. So, how do you think you're going to do this season? What do you think your prediction is going to be? In fact, where your team will finish. I know it's difficult, but we'll see if we can live up to our.
So my aim would be top 10.
Right.
If we can get top 10, that'd be incredible. But I don't think I will do. I think bottom half of the table, but towards the higher end of the bottom half of the table.
So sort of like about where you are at the moment.
11th to 15th. I think I'll be in that kind of clusterfuck zone.
I'm gonna push myself a little higher here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say bottom half, or the bottom, so like sort of 9th and 10th, so bottom half of the top half of the table, if that makes any sense at all.
No, it doesn't.
It
doesn't. It makes sense.
But yeah, so like the bottom section of the top half of the table. So I'm hoping for about 10th or 9th.
Okay, nice.
Because while your team does have sort of the energy and the power to stall,
yep,
I've got the overall. And yeah, when it gets to about Saturday, I'm just gonna not play any games and get my energy to full, and then we will be a world beater. And
well, it's interesting because again, we've both got it in different ways.
Yeah, as said, I've gone for the let's tire the buggers out, while you're probably giving yours nice and lovely wines in the dressing room. Yeah, after a good win.
Yeah, absolutely. They do like a good.
Well, mine I've got slave drivers with cat and nine tails going do better. So we've got one who's a very nice manager, and then we've got a bleeding dictator over here who wants wants gold. Damn it, gold. We've got kind versus ruthless here. Who's gonna win? Do you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put I'm going to put like a poll in the top right. Vote on which team you think is going to do better. Either my team, Cream AFC, the real answer, or Sam's team, Reddit Rovers. And we'll see what the fans think.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to be very close, but we'll see how it goes out.
Yep, so Season 1 starts on June the 2nd. There's still enough time for you to be in the B Series, the A Series in England, if you fancy it. Just go ahead and log on to footbattle.io. That is footbattle.io.
What we'll do is we'll put a link in the description if you fancy joining us.
That's only if you can't understand my accent.
Exactly.
So, I've been Masterath.
I've been Sam64.
And this has been a bumper-long video, but I hope you've been about for most of it. Yeah, this is Footbattle. It's back after 6 years or so, and we will see you at the end of the season. I think the end of the season is actually about
halfway through. Yeah, it's halfway through the season. So I think there's going to be 2 seasons a month.
Yeah, so it'll be about 14th, 15th, 16th of June. We'll do a review of how the season went and to see if we predicted to be true. So I predicted to be in sort of like 9th or 10th. Sam in about 11th, 12th, so 13th, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we will see you for the review of how Season 1 of Footbattle went. June 2nd, I'm going to have so much energy, and I'm going to kick your bleeding ass, because damn it, you gave me another loss.
Yay.
I'm down 60 losses.
Yay.
60.
I did a good job.
No.
Yes.
I need to win like 25 million matches just to make that look okay. Right, anyway. So we'll see you in a couple of weeks, guys.
Take care. Bye-bye.